So this video is on how to do indices. So provided the big number is the same, or the big letters the same, so a Y and a Y, a P and a P, a Y and a Y, or a 7 and a 7, provided the big number is the same, then you can follow these shortcut index rules. So when you're multiplying, you add the powers. So 6 and 3 is obviously 9, so that would be Y to the power of 9, and P squared times P to the power of 4, we're multiplying, so we add the powers. 2 add 4 equals 6. So it's as simple as that. That's giving the answers in index form. So the rule is when you multiply, you add the powers. Similarly, when you're dividing, provided the big number's the same, big letter's the same, when you're dividing, you take away the powers. 6 take away 2 is 4, so that answer is Y to the power of 4. 5 take away 2 is 3, so that's 7 to the power of 3. So the rule, the law, is when you divide, you take away the powers. So some of the easiest marks you can get at GCSE. Now, a couple of other bits and bobs on indices while we're here. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So just learn that. 8 to the power of 0, 10 to the power of 0, 50 to the power of 0, they're all 1. Similarly, a letter to the power of 0, x to the 0, y to the 0, answer is always 1. Now it's well worth learning because it's not the sort of natural answer. You'd think it should be 0, but it isn't. The answer is 1. And the final thing I just wanted to run past you is where you've got a power within a bracket and a power on the outside of the bracket. So what we're saying here, this is 3 squared all cubed, which means 3 squared times 3 squared times 3 squared. That's what it means. And from what we were saying a bit earlier on, when you multiply, you add the powers. 2 add 2 is 6. So that's 3 to the power of 6. Similarly, 4 cubed all squared means you're squaring what's in the brackets, timesing by itself. So that's just 4 cubed times 4 cubed. And when you multiply, you add the powers, so that's 4 to the power of 6. Now what you probably see, there's a shortcut here. Okay, 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. So where you have one of these, so you've got a power within a bracket and a power on the outside, and a power outside of the bracket, just multiply these numbers together. Okay, so if we had, for example, 8 to the power of 3 all to the power of 5, the answer to that would be 8 to the power of 15. 3 5s are 15.